right? Your color don't matter because we here. Like, I feel like we here. It don't matter.
So you feel like you equal to the white woman. So you don't feel like you're not
I'm not talking about
white people.
I'm
white
not talking
people.
about my skin tone.
I'm just saying in general, like genetics, how we set up, how smart we are, all this stuff that we done invented as a people. You think we equal to them?
But at the same time, they're just as smart.
No, they us.
They took
we created everything. They took the credit for what we created.
I believe.
And just like how we can't get sunburned, but they can. We don't need sunscreen. So you don't think we different? Huh?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I said we don't need sunscreen though. We don't. And I got a you want to get it, Deuteronomy 76. I'm gonna let you get it. I want you to just read it real quick. Deuteronomy 76. Cause he talking about us, how we above all the people. Cause you understand.
His people. I feel like his people is above all people, but
Us.
I don't. Us can be anybody. White, black, Hispanic. Us is
Hispanics.
anybody.
But no,
White
because
people too, because they can be saved and have the equal power. Once you accept Jesus, you got the equal power as everybody else.
but they didn't get the
Jesus
they
is
didn't
not like that.
but they didn't get the Moses.
What is it?
Deuteronomy 76. But he only gave the law to the Israelites. You know, when Moses gave the law to the Israelites, we the only people that really can sin because he only gave the law to the Israelites. He didn't give the law to the Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the East Indians. He gave it to the Israelites, which is the Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. We the Israelites, according to Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, which are the curses. But he told you in Deuteronomy 76, you might well go in and look at it. He said that we're above all people.
I feel like it's not talking about specific.
All right, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. All right, so God got different type of trees, right? He made different type of everything, different type of birds. You have some birds that can't fly. You have some birds that can fly. He made different type of cats. Like you got the tiger, you got the leopard. The leopard can't do some stuff the tiger can do, and you actually have a dog. They both categorized in the dog, but they different type of creatures. He had different type of birds. I think I just said he had different type of birds. Some birds can fly, some birds can't fly. So you think when he get to the human race, he gonna be like, oh, I made everything different, but I'm gonna make everybody else the same, which are humans.
Wait, make every.
So he made. If you look at all his creations that he done made, it's different. Like it's different about it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you think he gonna get to the humans and not make us different?
Of course, we unique and different from each other. But as far as race, I feel like all the race is the same. I'm not like. Of course, I feel like we different because like God make each person unique. See, I feel like you're trying to like. I don't know because okay, I understand like God made everything different. He made us different from each other. You get that right? Right? Okay. Since he made us different, I do feel like it's different individually, not different by race. I don't believe that it's different by race. I believe that it's different every single person, but not by race. It don't matter what your race is.
So you don't think that? I'm saying we were kings and queens, right? Kings and princesses. But what happened? It was us though. Was it us and them together? Us together? Or was it us?
The people that is saved, the Christians who accept Jesus, God said we are gods. So that's anybody.
We are gods. No, that was David. He was talking about the Israelites. Us.
He's talking about anybody who accept Jesus.
No.
Anybody who believe that Jesus has died.
You got Deuteronomy 76.
Christian. Yeah.
One more. All right, Deuteronomy 14:2 said the same thing, but he changed the nations because the Most High created 18 different nations. Like everybody that you see on the earth have a biblical nationality in the Bible, but we the Israelites. Like the white people would be the Edomites, the Chinese would be Moab, some of the Africans would be the Egyptians. We had different type of nationalities. And you have to think about it, the Most High destroyed these nationalities for the Israelites. If you read the Bible,
of course, like I feel like okay,
but those the same people that he's on earth right now.
Okay, but it's saying if a white person read the scripture, they gonna receive it as the same way and said God has said. He gonna say to the Lord your God, and your God has chosen you to be first of himself above all nations on earth. So if somebody else read that, they gonna receive it the same way because his word is still the same.
But who was he talking to that?
It don't matter.
He was talking to the Israelites when he said.
Receives it.
Look though.
Whoever is saved is saved regardless of the race or the color.
But look though, in that account though, he wasn't talking to everybody though. He was only talking to the Israelites. When he said, I have chose you to be above all people upon the face of the earth. He wasn't talking about everybody. He was only talking to the Israelites. So that means in that case, he talking to the Israelites. I can see if he was talking to everybody when he said it.
So you saying when white people white people read this, how do they receive it now?
It ain't for them. It ain't talking about them. They nowhere in the picture. Because they weren't with us in the wilderness. It was
Why can't
Israelites.
they read this? Why don't they qualify for this? So,
Because they qualify. He talk about a specific group of people. How they gonna agree with, like how it got something to do with them, and it also got something to do with us. If he choosing a people to be his chosen people, both of us can't be his chosen people. He only talking about one group of people. Cause if you choose something, just say I got some apples and some oranges, and I choose the apples.
Show you my church.
Huh?
You should just like look at it online. Even
Nah.
if it's Saturday. I mean Sunday.
I gonna say you need to come the
No,
dude I'm talking
check
about. You need to come to the dude I'm talking about. Cause Sunday in the real Sabbath.
Look. Okay,
Huh?
look, check this out.
I'm crazy. Oh yeah, I think after all this stuff they done did to us through our history, like slavery, segregation, we still getting shot down by the police. They getting off.
Forget that history, man.
Forget it. So you think God's gonna be like, oh, I see them do that to my chosen people, so I'm just gonna brush it off. I ain't gonna even say nothing. That wouldn't be righteous judgment. That wouldn't be like judgment. That wouldn't be fair to us.
I feel like God is saying, if we accept Jesus and if we just get the message of Jesus,
The white one.
we will be saved, we'll be blessed, we'll be wealthy. We are royalty people.
I agree. I agree with you on that. So what you think? How you feel about them changing the image though?
What you mean changing the image?
Like him looking like us according to Revelation, then they show us to do it with pale skin, with blue eyes, with stringy
You
hair.
know, to be honest with
It don't matter to you. No, say it, please.
Let me tell you something. Like, it don't matter how he looks.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because
It
my
do,
favorite. It don't care. I don't care if he white.
but it gotta
He's
matter.
still gonna
Cause
bless
think
me
about
the
this.
same.
Think about this. It had to matter because they wouldn't have never changed it. If they wanted us to know that he looked like us, they would just kept him
Well,
like this.
The internet, the media changed every single thing.
The Roman Catholic Church, the Pope did that.
People change people change the gospel every single day. For example, you know that Kirk Franklin song in that
Smile.
that Melodies from Heaven, and then that
That's his. Oh yeah, I don't even listen to him like that.
check
though.
this out. Okay, but then I was trying to prove a point that the media changed everything. The media is so deceiving. That's the devil works. And then the some rapper changed
Who owned it? Yeah, I think who owned the media though?
Listen.
Yeah, who owned the media?
Some rapper changed it and started talking about like inappropriate stuff. Like the media is so deceiving.
I know.
The enemy is deceiving. That's why they change everything. That's why they.
Who is they though? Who is they? You out?
People.
Who is the people though?
The devil and his team. The devil and
The-
all
and
the
they-
rest of them.
And they people. They like you here right here is you with us.
Them devils be changing stuff.
I'm
deceiving.
telling you.
They're deceitful.
Start
The
trying.
media, God. Oh, do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Watch The Social Diploma. That's some good stuff. Cause you talking about the media now, so that you gotta watch that. It basically shows how we are being controlled by the media, stuff like that. And so that's why I feel like it's all God don't want us to be addicted to our phones, but also people behind it change it where they keep on sending us feed where we so addicted to our phones. So
You might as well just go ahead and say white people because them the people that are doing it though. Cause we ain't behind the media
'cause
doing
we
that.
ain't that smart to get up there.
Who?
It's gonna take some technology. It's gonna take
They
some, to get into that Google lab. It's gonna take some hard work and dedication. And black people likes to sit out and believe that it's gonna get handout. It's gonna be handout.
They just ain't gonna they ain't gonna give us some type of job. You think they gonna let us control the media?
They gonna give me those type of jobs.
They not
gonna give
fit-
it to me.
Man, them, you know they not finna
They
let us
gonna
control the
give it to me.
media.
I don't care about no white or black. They gonna.
They
give it
care
to
about. They not finna let no black person run the media.
me. That's
They oh, you gotta understand how they thinking. They not finna let you get what they. That's like
I don't care how I think God is bigger than that. Like talking about something they not phone. Yes, they will. They will. If you hard work, if you got the dedication to get there, that's where you want to be. Go for it.
man, they not finna do that. They finna
They
be on.
can't stop it. Like we already talked about before, nobody can stop the blessing. So if that's in God's will for your life, they can't stop it. These white folks can't stop it. Cause nobody can stop the blessing. No man. That's meaning no man. The color, same, the Israelites, the white, no man can stop it. He don't say no black, no white, no Israel. He said no man, nobody. So if that's your will, is that God's will for your life, then that's where you're gonna be.
Man, look.
I'm at a point.
Get Joe. All right. I want Joe 924. I'm gonna let you get it. Just last one. Joe 924. It got drunk out of nowhere.
I don't know. We get dark at 6.
Cause they why they ruling everything right here. They control the media. They control the
earth
music industry. Yes. So he gave this. Now they why the earth so crazy. He gave it to them, but even though he controlled, but he allowed them to run it. Cause we supposed to be running. You know, we kings and stuff and queens. We supposed to be running, but he gave it to them because we messed up. Cause we ain't keep the commandments. That's why I'm past. So we trying to let people know we gotta come back and keep them. Cause we come back and get them. That's when he gonna come. He waiting on us to start getting right and keeping the commandments.
When people accept him.
When the 144 Israelites.
When everybody, the nations accept him, everybody accept him. That's when he gonna come back.
The Edomites ain't, the white people ain't gonna do it. They don't care. They got the image.
They don't care.
They got Caesar Borgia and they
know better. If you know better, you'll do better. They don't know better.
I
can't say they don't care. Because
they
if
don't.
If they would unlock it, if they knew that if they accept Jesus, how their life would be changed, they would. Because it's a big change once you accept Jesus. But they don't know. They don't know no better. And so
You think they
God is trying to teach us he's trying to teach these like us to get them to know better so they can be saved and not go down.
You think them folk gonna want to? You think they gonna want to serve a black man? Like you think they find out he black, they gonna be like, oh.
It don't matter. If he the way to your salvation, if he's the life, if he's the truth, if he's the blesser, if he's the healer, if he's the deliverer, if he's the provider, of course I'm gonna serve him regardless of his color. You mean to tell me that he can provide for me at any moment? Who wouldn't serve a God like that?
Yeah, he'll provide for you, yes.
Who
But
wouldn't serve that God?
But look,
regardless.
Matthew 15 and 24 says he would not sit but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Cause I think it was a Canaanite woman. She wanted Jesus to heal her son, but he was like, no, I'm only sent for the lost sheep of the house. That's in Matthew 15. He like, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He told her that, but then, and matter of fact,
but he also said that
he called her a dog.
He also said that when he comes back, he's coming back for the unrighteous, not the righteous. So when he's coming back from the people who is backsliding. He comes back from the people who don't know him. He's coming back for those people.